Hello friends, welcome back to Salesforce Helping Hand channel. So let's start with the pending questions. So the first question is here: what are the Salesforce Epic design pattern you worked, right? And what do you understand by it, and like how it is work? So that was one of the questions asked me by the interviewer. And the next question was, they asked what is the difference between record trigger flow and the record in SFDC, and what we can do with the trigger flow and what we cannot do with the trigger flow, and what you can achieve using the trigger, why you should go with the trigger. So definitely they'll ask me like a couple of like you should explain the scenarios in your projects while you have to use the custom code instead of the automation flows, right? And the next question they ask me, what is the use of custom permission, right? And yeah, so that's all about the this part of interview as they ask me. Yeah, so one important questions they ask me, how you can track the job, right? That is the question, one of the question, how you can track the job, and how you will get to know how many jobs are executing into the systems, how many are pending, exactly status, right? So there are, let's say, 10 job is are executing at the same time. So how you get to know which has completed, which has the executing. So there is one object which is called what is the name of that object is, yeah, so the name of that object was async apex job, right? So using this object you can have the query on async apex job object, and you will get to know the status and job id. So there you can track which job is going to complete, which is pending, or which is on discarded by the system, right? So these kind of things are there. And one another interview questions ask me, what are the limitations of qable apex, right? So definitely there is always some limitations, so you have to explore it. What are the limitation for qable apex? And the next question was is, what is the apex cpu limit exceed error, right? So sometimes we see like cpu limit exceed error comes, and will have to rectify it. And they ask me like how you will resolve this if you'll get this error. So what are the steps you will follow, and what is your approach to fix it, right? So first of all you have to understand why this error is occurring to the system. And the next step is, if you want to deeply study, so you just go with this cpu limit exceed error, because this is something very important topic for us, right? So while our apex class is executing, either is synchronous or asynchronous, both has their some limited time, like 60 to 10 second is synchronous and 60-second is asynchronous. So there you can easily track this, right? So that is something you have to be very careful about it. Apart from it, what are the next questions they ask me? Yeah, so they ask me, writing the syntaxes for queuable class, and also how you can enqueue into the system. That's also they want to do it. And they also ask me one question for the interview. What was that, like? Can we call future method from enqueue? Sorry, queuable class. Can we call the future method from queuable class? So that's the answer, you need to explore it, right? And yeah, so that's all about for now. Let's come to the next video. I'll explain more interview question and answer. Okay, bye, take care.